Rothschild knew Lenin. Well, fuck it! From representatives of the capitalist worldview, from the owners of the means of production, and just capitalists. This is what they call the search of a new model. Here's one dude, Klaus Schwab, proposed something like inclusive capitalism, or it was proposed by the people behind him.
We're very, very, very early in actually exploring our understanding of who we are on this planet and what these systems do, but it's crazy that we keep on pulling them out. So the question that we have to ask ourselves, and when it comes to creating change, the question we have to ask ourselves is, why are we sweeping these issues just under the carpet? Why do we ignore it? Why do we continue? I mean, we are failing ourselves. We're failing our children and their children and their children and how many other generations to come, but we are currently failing.
Here is David the Rothschild, and the rest they talk about a new model.
Extraordinary things happen. What we've got to make sure is that we don't get sucked back into this vacuum that is the old model, that is the business is what I would call completely unusual and unrealistic, right? We need to be sucked into a new model. We need to look at these companies and corporations and institutions that are so-called, helping the future of society and say, where are you? You were outsourcing jobs, you were cutting your balance sheet for the benefit of, investors, not for the benefit of society, not for the benefit of clean air or for the ocean or all these other things.
But is it capitalist? This is very, very unlikely. Capitalism is decomposing like a cancerous tumor and sucks in like a black hole everything that is in this world, turning everything into a commodity. Even under the guise of the fighters for the ecological habitat, trust is being lost between corporations and citizens, between ordinary people.
Well, I love people like Larry Fink coming out and saying, I'm going to be the green messiah. But yeah, I'm still, on the other hand, going to be investing in, and have huge, amounts of capital and businesses that are detrimental to nature.
And then land. I saw how they turn Night City into a machine that breaks destinies, destroys hopes, and pumps out of money.
Go on the trust issue. I mean, trust is really the currency of exchange between governments, businesses, citizens, and so forth.
Yeah.
And how we reach trust, and this is, I was also talking a few days ago on this agile governance. We want around a vision, and when you say that, whether it's on environment or something else, but all stakeholders should be there, and we are identifying and aligning around a vision, and that's very, very important. And now, with the green recovery being one key element, that we're going to be either judged on or as you mentioned, if everyone runs out of natural resources, where are we going to get that element to consume in the future? So
she looks pretty, 6 out of 10. Your bourgeois, united in trusts, and even grandfather Lenin's used your syndicates and trusts to create his own economic model, but only his goal was the happiness of the people. Great goals, Vladimirovich. Impossible without great sacrifices. I know only one great goal, the happiness of the people. But your goal, bourgeois, is still profit. So how you are going to continue the trust if the end there should be only one?
There can be only one.
Monopolist capitalist is the essence of capitalism. After all, capitalism is under pressure by the law of the tendency of the rate of profit to decrease, which means that profit still remains the main thing, and it doesn't matter what kind of human moral features you have in your mind, what is your value of education, and so on. If there is a choice between life and death, you will still run after life, and life is equal to profit. But to make a profit in the long run, you need to either swindle somewhere, or rob someone somewhere, speculate, or extreme cases, rob or even kill someone. But not by military means, but by secretive, gradual pumping out of profits.
A loyalty card from Rent-A-Kill for killing species. It's like kill 5 bugs, 3 rats, and a wombat, and we'll give you loyalty points. Like, we've totally gone nuts.
The bourgeois does not dare to tell the truth in such cases. It would mean for it to pronounce its own verdict.
Our perception of nature, and one of the reasons why we look at nature in this sort of idealistic way, is because we're using nature, oddly enough, to sell products and services.